Okay, so I have worked quite a bit today on how importing people works. So when I stopped streaming yesterday, I had just started working on this, kind of talking through what that process is going to look like. And I'm not planning on streaming long today, but I just wanted to show a little bit of progress. And so I'm going to log in. Again, I am the sole user here. And so because I'm the sole user, system knows that I need wrong space here. The system knows that I need what's going on here? Okay, I did not want to do that. So what's going on? Back login link. Totally confused with that. Okay, so the page was kind of unstyled yesterday. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me write CSS if you don't want to watch anything. But essentially, this is what I've landed on. This is a really simple sign that says this app is pointless without people. And then this is what I think. I have this here. Yeah. So this was my goal. How to get people to add their users when they start the program. So this is where I was coming from, and it looks pretty close to that. So when you click this import people button, then Flatfile takes over. So I'll show you what that looks like. And this is I've just got this set up. I actually haven't even tried uploading a file yet. So I'm going to upload a file that I have here of dummy data. There's nowhere near as many fields as required, but I want to just see what this looks like. So I'm uploading the CSV. Okay, so now I have to map these, and it's doing a pretty good job. First name, last name, email, phone, yep, address, city, state, zip, country. Okay, so this country is going to be a problem. We'll get to that in a second. Date joined, I don't have that one. I guess we can just click unused. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so it says these fields have map values that must be mapped to a list of valid options. And it looks like it's doing this for me. Palestinian territory. Let's just do Israel. Shows where I am politically. St. Martin, let's say United States. Macedonia, where is that? Greece. I know these, I gotta add these, South Korea. Where is it? The Republic? Korea, Republic of. Which one is South Korea? I don't know. Okay, and then this is just all stuff here. Jan Mayen Islands. This is not normally going to happen. I'm just picking stuff, but this is cool. This is actually in Swaziland. I don't know. I'm going to go with South Africa. It's not really it. Solomon Islands, Solomon Islands. We'll just say United States. I love South Africa. British Virgin Islands. United Kingdom. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so that makes me really happy. Because over here, I have this set up with a country field, and this is actually saving that country as a code. Like it's saving it as like Saudi Arabia. I don't know what that is, but the two country code for that, so that it's the right data. And the fact that it just figured that out from the name makes me really, really happy and psyched to use this, because that was one of the things I was like, how am I going to figure that out? So a couple things I need to figure out here is This is just awesome. So the only required fields are going to be first name and last name. And then anybody that has an email, it's going to be uh, it's going to be um, automatically sent an invitation to become a user. And then I'm going to have to validate the mobile number if they have a mobile number to make sure that it's an actual phone number that works. Some of these, like with the extensions, this is just automatically generated dummy data. Let me do one more thing here. I'm going to copy um, one of these emails and paste it to somewhere else. Ah, beautiful. So emails, and if a thing has an email, it can only be once, and it only show up once in the database. So I still have to build how the database is going to. I still have to build a listener when this stuff is added that makes sure that these are unique emails in the database, but it's unique inside of the sheet already. And I think the same thing probably is true with the mobile number. So if I go down here, yeah, oh, that's awesome. I need to figure out how to set this so that it will not submit if there's errors. But this is so much better than the data process. Let me explain the data process currently for Congregation Hub. This is so funny. Currently, the way it works is people send me a CSV from their project, like manually via email. I usually have to ask for it. And then I manually open that CSV in a CSV file. I add the church ID as a column, and then I change the column names manually, and then manually import it using Table Plus into the app. It is the jankiest and most time-consuming way possible, and it's fraught with all kinds of problems. For instance, like enums always cause me problems, but here, this is just awesome. Now, a couple things that I want to add to this to make it really, really sing, and that is the birthday month and birthday day. So I have found in my experience that it's really hard to get the year, and so when you ask for people's birthdays, you get this like weird thing where it's like, well, what do we use for a year? And you would think you could use something like 00, but lots of people were born in the year 2000, so we're at this weird stage right now where there's no number, or there's no two-digit number that's safe for a birthday. So I guess maybe some number in the 30s, maybe, but it's weird. So we're just gonna switch this to birthday month and birthday day, and I'm gonna figure out some way to extract that data automatically. And the same thing with anniversary day and month. And this, like, if you were to type this in manually, let's say August, today's August 20th, right? Or 21st. So if you were to extract this manually, you have to pick from one of these options, which I love that. Age group, I think I set these up here. So let's say, this person is in high school, gender, only 2, marital status, say they're single because they're still in high school, which means they don't have an anniversary, day or month. Let's say their country, they're in Lake Todd, Saudi Arabia. It's hilarious. Preferred communication method, so there's the only options here. So we say text, receives email, true, receives text messages, true, occupation, fast food, employer, Dunkin' Donuts, admin, no. So this just is so much better. And the ability to just throw this, I'm glad I broke my rule. I have this rule that there's no magic. I don't want to use frameworks as much as possible. But I think this is a fair use of this, because to build this would have taken me not 6 months. I don't know that I could build this. But certainly not in a day like I have got this going here. So really excited to see this. This is going to make the process of importing data so much better. Also, I'm loving the. I sort of changed this so that the background color is derived from the color that you pick. So it's like a real. This is like a really subtle version of this pink, like 0.02% or something like that of the pink, but almost black, but with a little bit of pink if we're using the dark mode. And the same thing with your color. It would be the same if you chose green or you chose aqua. I'm really liking that. I think it looks really good. Let me look at it on the post page. Yeah, so there's still some stuff to clean up here. I'm not loving that. But on that one there, that just is looking good. I really like it. This one looks way better on white. All right. Anyways, I think it's the shadows that cause that problem, but we can figure that out in another day. I just wanted to show the progress of importing people. I'm liking right now the idea of people being just users, and so that there's not that confusion that we had before, where people didn't know, like I had users and then people, and then I had to find the person for the user, and it's just a confusing mess. The emailing as the way to get into the app kind of makes that easier. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day.